What's going on? I'm Janika Renee here at the Melrose Fieldhouse with Adonis Thomas. He's a former Tiger and he currently plays, well, for the 2014 to 2015 season, he played for the Grand Rapids Drive in Michigan, which is a D-League affiliate of the Detroit Pistons. There, he had great numbers. He averaged 18.9 points, 4.2 rebounds, and shot 42.9% from the field, which are great numbers. Also, he's a standout, one of 3 people from the team chosen to go to Chicago and be a part of the D-League mini camp. And you just left from Chicago also. How was that?
It was a great experience. A lot of great D-League competition, guys who played at the next level. Some guys who played it throughout the D-League season, and guys who were D-League All-Stars, and just great guys for their teams this season.
So what all did y'all do and get accomplished there?
We just did some drills, offensive drills. They split us up into 4 teams of 10. We played 4 games total in 2 days, and it was just an opportunity for us to compete against NBA scouts. It was a great experience. A lot of the D-League coaches were there coaching the team, so you got a chance to see a different style of play from your team or your affiliate team throughout from the season.
Okay, and how are you? I didn't even ask. I jumped straight into the question.
I'm good. I'm doing good.
Okay, great. So, what have you been up to really since 2013 when you declared for the draft?
It's been a lot, just a lot of grinding, just working out. Played my first season in the D-League, got a chance to get called up, play with the Sixers and play with the Orlando Magic. Went to training camp with the Pacers this year and then went back to the D-League for another season. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to get called up this season, but I also was able to become a D-League All-Star. My numbers went up, so I was satisfied with this season. Just got to continue to work.
Okay, and what challenges have you faced mostly throughout the last 2 years?
Just being patient. A lot of the NBA is just finding the right opportunity. So throughout the season, it becomes stressful because you feel like you're doing all you can do, but at the same time, it takes patience and just continue to work, continue to do what you do throughout the entire season.
What team exactly do you think you really want to play for? What team have you played for that you like the most?
I was a big fan of the Sixers. It was a young team. A lot of those guys were just given opportunities, so they were just doing what Coach said, and they just got a chance to show their talent without it being a system. I say a lot of those guys were just out there playing. They were young. It was one or two first-year guys on the team, so everybody was learning. So it was a great experience for me to come to a team like that where I could just fit in right immediately.
Do you think that's your highest point within the last 2 years?
My highest point will probably be training camp this year with the Indiana Pacers. They were a team with a lot of veteran guys, superstar guys like Paul George and David West and Roy Hibbert, those type guys. So just learning from them and being able to compete and just knowing that I was real close to making the NBA again.
Could you guard Paul George?
I think I could. Unfortunately, he was hurt. He was hurt back then, and he just got back on the courts. But just him being around, him being involved with the team, and him being a leader and still contributing to those guys being injured was good to see.
So who is it or what is it exactly that you're working so hard for?
Just for myself, my family. My family knows how hard I work throughout the years. So just for me to accomplish something as far as the NBA and make it, it'd be great for myself. They want to see me make it, but just more for me. Putting in a lot of time in the gym, been doing a lot of things, been grinding for so long. You want to just finally see it pay off.
So you played your freshman and sophomore year here at Memphis. What made you want to finally say, okay, I'm going to declare for the draft?
Well, I came in young, a lot of hype, so I just wanted to come in and contribute. We came in as a great team. We were ranked. We had a lot of great players, so I figured if we had a good season, it would be a good time for me to leave. Unfortunately, my freshman year I got injured. I had to have surgery, and I missed the entire conference play, but I came back my sophomore year. Didn't do as good as I wanted to, but I thought it was a satisfying year to where I could leave. So I decided to leave after my sophomore year.
So I'm sure getting injured your freshman year was probably one of the worst points. What was your highest point when you played for Memphis?
Just for us winning the conference tournament back-to-back years. The Conference USA, everybody thinks it's not as tough as it is, but just for us to do that 2 years in a row. And, well, actually 3 years before I got there, but 2 years while I was there, it's just a tough accomplishment. And us winning that and us being able to get back to the NCAA tournament.
So what was your family's and everyone else's reaction when you decided that you wanted to declare?
My family was behind me 100%. Any decision I made, they were going to be behind me. So once I decided to leave, they just wanted to make sure that I had my schoolwork taken care of and that I was going to be able to be ready to work out and be able to handle that lifestyle.
So with any decision, you have to deal with the positive and the negatives. How did you deal with the negative comments that you probably received?
I had to block out everything. It was about me just focusing in on myself. It was myself that was going to be going through NBA workouts and pre-draft and getting ready for camp. So I had to continue to make sure that I was going to be ready. So, I mean, people were going to say what they were going to say. People wanted me to stay to continue to help the team. Some people said I wasn't ready. Some people said that I should have left my freshman year. But at the end of the day, it was my decision. So I'm very satisfied with what happened.
So what ultimately led you to attend Memphis?
I decided to attend Memphis because of the players that were here, the coaching staff, Coach Pastner and Coach Jack Murphy. They recruited me very hard in high school. A lot of those guys I played AAU with, so I was familiar with most of the team. We won an AAU championship right before I got here, so I felt as though the team chemistry was going to be good. I was going to be able to play with guys I knew. I felt like the system felt me well, and it was just a great plan for my hometown. My family got a chance to see me play. My friends, a lot of people who seen me grow up. For me to play at the next level here was going to be great. So I just wanted to stay home and contribute to a team here in the city.
Is it a certain person or people on the team that you think you connected with the most?
I probably have to say Chris Crawford. I grew up playing basketball with him, played AAU with him since I was 9 years old. So we've been playing basketball together a lot. So it would probably have to be Chris Crawford.
Okay. And when I was looking on Twitter, someone mentioned Kobe and asked him how does he deal with the negative comments and all the thing, and he simply said that I don't. Is that the same way that you feel too when you have to deal with all of that?
Yeah, it's just, like I said, it's about blocking everything out. It's focusing in on you. Nobody can play the game of basketball for you. Nobody can make decisions for you. So at the end of the day, it's about how you handle yourself.
Okay, so explain to me the effect that Melrose and Memphis had on your career now.
Playing for Melrose, you just playing for under Coach Jermaine Johnson. He was a great coach, one of the guys who developed me, and I give a lot of credit to because ever since my 7th grade year, he's developed me into a player that I am now. And he studied the game. He molded a lot of us, built a whole new team at Melrose, and just established a tradition there. That he brought back a tradition that was already there. So I give a lot of credit to him and the team there. And then coming to the University of Memphis with the coaching staff there, being able to learn the game at the next level, that can help me out when I make it to the NBA.
Well, at Memphis, you had a great run. Also, you averaged 10.7 points, 4 rebounds, and shooting 42.6% from the field. Is there any moments that you missed ultimately in Memphis?
Just being around the entire college campus, just being a student here, going to classes, living on campus, enjoying the atmosphere at the games at the FedEx Forum. We got so much fan support here, which is so great about the University of Memphis. Everybody likes the Tigers. And just being in the city, it's a lot of traveling, it's a lot of work when you're out, away from home. So you miss your family and friends, but being here was great to just, everybody's so involved and everybody was around.
Well, you're back on campus now, so does it feel a little different, or it feels like, man, I miss these times or anything like that?
Yeah, sometimes I always think about it. I've been working out with a couple of those guys that are at the University of Memphis now. Been working out with the strength coach there, so just being around those guys, it's always good. It makes you feel good to see those guys, how hard they're working, how hard they're getting ready to work for the next season. So they got a lot of young talent, and they're going to be a great team for next year.
So you saying they're going to be a great team for next year, but last year we saw kind of a struggling period with the team and the coach itself. What was your opinion of the team last year?
I think they had a great team. They were missing some pieces. Guys were getting injured throughout the year, and it was tough. Just a lot of new faces on the team, so it was hard for them guys to get gelled in. But I think with these guys being together for an entire season and how close they were last year, and they losing some easy games that they should have won. And I think this year with the guys that they brought in and the guys that they have returning and then the transfer that they have coming in, they should be a great team, if not the first place team to come out of the conference.
Did you have any strong words to the team, or did you have any advice to give to the team during the time or anything like that?
Not really. A lot of those guys, like especially like Shaq, he's a senior now this year, so he's been through it, and he's gonna be a great leader for him. So, I mean, I just continue to tell them to make sure they're in the gym. They have access to everything that's there. They have a great strength coach. They have guys who can work them out, who are willing to get in the gym with them daily. So it's just going to be on those guys to continue to just come in. I just want to make sure that they're working hard when they're in the gym.
Who is your favorite Tiger, former Tiger basketball player?
My favorite Tiger would probably be Penny. I think that's probably everybody from Memphis. So Penny is my favorite. He did a lot for the city. He was a great University of Memphis Tiger. So.
You support Derrick Rose as well?
Yeah, Derrick Rose. Unfortunately, they lost last night. But, yeah, Derrick Rose, Tyreek Evans, all those guys.
Is it an NBA player that you look up to now that you try to mold your game around?
I'm a big Joe Johnson fan. Okay. I like the way he plays. I try to play similar to him. We had the same body type, so I want to mold my game like him. But I'm a LeBron fan.
All right, so who you have winning? Oh, you must have the Cavs winning the NBA playoffs this year, right?
I think between the Cavs and Houston Rockets.
Okay, they won last night too, so I'll give you that. All right, so quick fun question: what music is on your playlist that you listen to get pumped up for the game and everything like that?
I listen to Future mixtape, 56 Nights. Mm-hmm. That's my favorite right now. Or of course Yo Gotti. Yeah. But I'm a big Future fan.
Okay, so what else do you have in the works for us coming up as a basketball player in your career wise?
I'm just getting ready right now. I'm just getting ready for some mini camps. Getting ready to go to some team camps with like the Pistons. I was playing with the affiliate team, so I'm going to the Pistons mini camp and the Pacers mini camp. I was with them for training camp, so I'm gonna go there, and maybe some more here sometime soon. But just getting ready for summer league in July. That's the biggest thing right now. Getting ready for summer league, and then after that, training camp.
And I meant to ask you, if basketball doesn't work out, have you ever thought about anything else to do?
I like getting into maybe sports fashion. I'm big on streetwear as far as with Nike or Adidas or something. I like clothes and stuff like that. So maybe getting into something like that, or of course all the basketball players get into broadcasting and stuff like that. So
that's what you would want to get into.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and a lot of people, they think that success in making it to the NBA is like a straight and narrow path, and clearly it's not that way. So what advice would you give to others who would think that it's going to be an easy road?
Just continue to have faith and patience. A lot of guys, especially guys of the NBA now, took different paths. It's not going to be easy. Even some of the guys who been in the NBA, who are out of the NBA, have to find a way to get back in. So it's just all about staying focused. That right opportunity, like I said, the right opportunity comes and one team likes you, it could be something forever. So just continue to stay in focus, continue to work hard, and continue to keep that faith that you can make it one day.
Okay, that's great. I thank you so much for talking with me. Is there anything else that you want to get out to the viewers, anybody else that's watching?
Nah, go Tigers.
All right, and there you have it. Thank you so much, Adonis. I'm Janika Renee. Thank you for watching.